welcome to today's video. Today's video is a haul video from my amazing day in Sandwich, Illinois. Sandwich, Illinois turned out to be so completely adorable. I heard of it because when I was at a different flea market a couple weeks back, some guy gave me this flyer advertising this antique show that they have there about 5 times a year. So I made it out there. I went to the antique flea market show thing. It turns out like the whole town of Sandwich was like filled with antique stores galore. So this haul video is going to be following what I got at both the flea market and the 2 antique stores that I did visit. So let's get to it. We're actually going to start with what I got at the antique show that was held outside. And that is all in this lovely bag right here. Here we have a beautiful bag full of fragile, beautiful things. And let's just dive in. So we have bags in bags. Okay, we're gonna have to put this here. You guys already know me and my obsession with old bells. I love it. I love it so much. This is actually the very first thing at the show that caught my eye, and it did have a pretty up there price tag of $48. So I was kind of like, ugh, and I walked around the entire flea market like humming and hawing over it. I was like, there's no way I want to spend $50 on a bell. So as I was leaving, I did make an offer to the lady if she would take $30 for it. She was like, well, $38, and I was like, okay, whatever. So I actually think I got this for $35. So that's what I paid for this bell. It's beautiful, and it's got the original clamper on the inside, which I just think is so cool. Back into the bag of bags, I bought this. Everybody knows by now that I love my antique glass, love my antique lanterns, my lamps, etc. This is actually, it says a Burgess Twin 6 lantern. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but that's what it says on the inside. It's got the original glass. It's just so super beautiful in my opinion. Now they were asking $24 for this bad boy, but I got it for $20, and I just think it's a neat piece. I usually prefer like the kerosene or oil lamps / lanterns, but that's okay. I like this one too. Any type of lantern really, I dig, so there we go. Then also with that lantern, I got this super tiny bell, which was only $4. It's a dainty little bell. It's got a nice sound to it. I like it a lot. Okay, so this is super, super cute. I say that so much. But this is a saw blade that has been painted to have just this beautiful farmhouse scene on it. I just love everything about this. The colors, just the detail. I think it's an original. I think this is beautiful. Very, very cool. It was marked $14, but I got it for $10. In here, what is this? I don't even know what this is. What are this? Ah, okay. I totally forgot I bought this, and I literally bought it yesterday. What's wrong with me? This is a beautiful, beautiful lantern. I love, love, love the rusty vibes of it. Obviously somebody had at one point painted initials on it. Whatever. I love the rustiness of it, and the red globe appears to be original. I love it. It was marked $30, but I got it for, I'm pretty sure, $20. So that is everything that I got at the Sandwich Antique Market. I did get also a little goat that you guys may have saw if you watched the vlog. It's a little metal decor goat that's out in my garden, and it's beautiful. I'll insert a clip now. Here's my beautiful, cute little goat friend alongside my beautiful display that I have here by my front door. He's so super cute. I don't know, I think the bandana is really what just sold me on him. They were asking $50 for him, but I wound up getting him for $35, and I love him. Okay, so after the antique market, I did go to Prindy's Antique Mall. If you watched the vlog, you saw I had a good time, and now let's just dive on into this heavy box. All right. So this actually goes hand in hand with this. All right, so here I have 2 beautiful lanterns in my hand. One with a blue globe and one with a clear globe. These were marked as nautical ship lanterns. I especially love this blue one here. It is marked made in England. The wick is actually also marked wedge. I got both of these for $45, and honestly, they're worth it. I love them. I really, really do. Comment below if you know anything about these, as I would love to know more about them myself. And last thing in the bag from Prindy's is this awesome duck. I love this duck. It does look like his neck has at one point maybe got like snapped off and replaced or put back on, glued back on, but I really, really like him a lot. According to my receipt, I did pay only $19.20 for this duck. I think he's worth every penny. I think it was this design on his back and his wings that got to me. So there you go, there you be, there's a duck. Okay, so that was what I got at Prindy's. Now the next stuff that I have in this here box, this was the last antique store that I went to, and it was called Old Timers Antique Center, and I'm not joking you. This place was huge, and they had so many good things. If you just ever happen to be in Sandwich, Illinois, it is worth going here. It's worth the trip alone. So this box is completely full with things I got from the Old Timers Antique Center. Okay, so the first thing from that antique mall is this, and if I can just get it open maybe. It is a super cute little spaghetti wire-haired poodle. I do have a soft spot for these in my heart. I think this one's face was just so darling and dainty, and she appears to be unchipped, and she is just beautiful. And she was $18. So the next thing that I got is this. It is another spaghetti wire-haired poodle. This spaghetti wire-haired poodle is very, very impressive to me because of her size. You don't really see these big 10-inch ones too often. I do happen to have one already. I will show you guys real quick. So here's the one that I already had. I got her last November when I visited Lake Geneva, Wisconsin, and I love her, and I haven't seen another one her size since until I saw this one. And she doesn't have the blingy collar like this one does, but she's super cute. She was marked $32, but I only paid $25 after that beautiful 10% discount for paying in cash. I just think these things are cute. I love spaghetti wire-haired poodles. I do. Now here's where the stuff gets so good. Thing in bubble wrap number one is this. It is an old, I believe, comment below if I'm totally wrong and off my rocker, but I believe it's an old darkroom lantern, and it's just so beautiful. The glass does appear to be original, and it's completely uncracked, unblemished in any way, and the lantern itself has this beautiful rusty patina vibe about it. I love this for two reasons. Every time I come across these are like 50 bucks, and I do have one in burgundy that I've paid $50 for before, but this was only marked $23. All the pieces are on the inside. I don't really feel like taking it apart right now, but I love it so much. $23. This was a steal. Now, next thing in the box is another lantern, and this was from the same seller. This, I'm not sure really what this lantern went to, but it's so rusty and, in my opinion, timeless. It's got some red glass in the back, some clear glass on the side, and then, as you can see, more clear glass in the front. It is broken, but honestly, I find that to make it so full of character. And honestly, it's kind of even more beautiful, in my opinion, with the cracked glass. This was $29. It's just beautiful. I love this piece so so very much. All right guys, guess what? We have another lantern. I love this one so much. The red globes in lanterns to me are just so specifically beautiful. This one is marked red flare signal from Fostoria, Ohio. Trying to find any like railroad stamp at all on this lantern. There's nothing on the bottom. There's nothing on the dome. I'm pretty sure it could be a lamp or a lantern. I'm not really sure. It's definitely heavier than most lanterns. I mean, it's portable, but then it looks like it has a reservoir, so it could be a lamp. I don't really know anything about this. If you do, please comment below. I would love to know the history of this piece and or how it was used and on what. And it was $60 only and marked off 30%. So what did that come down to? I believe like $42 or $43. That's not bad at all. Now, back in the bag, I have probably the coolest lantern that I have to date. And no, I can't really say that. It's just, historically, it's very interesting. I don't even know if you guys are ready for this. So this here is a German World War II era lantern. And I do believe that the glass is not original just because it's in such pristine condition, but the rest of the lantern does appear just as it was. And here's what really sold me on this piece. It is marked DR and it even has the swastika on it. No, I am not favoring Nazis or for Nazis or anything awful that happened during that time period. However, it is very historical, and it's just, how often do you see a lantern with literally the swastika on it? So this piece is amazingly just, it's a timepiece. It really is. I mean, it's amazing. Now it does not have its burner or the guts on the inside, but I mean, you could always get replacement guts. I like it just as it is. I'm not going to mess with it. This piece is so cool. I love it. I don't have any lanterns from other countries. Well, I guess now I do. For those wondering, the DR on the back of this lantern actually stood for the Deutsche Reichsbahn. I don't really know how to pronounce that. I totally just butchered that probably, I know. But that was the German state railway, or one of them. And just, God, I love this piece. Again, I can't get over the swastika being on it. Not because I'm a Nazi or all for what happened during that time period or for what they stood for, but just, it's so historical. It's awesome, okay? Just let me like things. Now, it was marked $75, but paying in cash brought it down to $67.50. So that's all I paid for this, and I am perfectly content with that. I think it's a steal. I think it's an amazing timepiece, and I just love it. Have I said I loved it yet? I like it. It's okay. Okay, back in the box is something so me. Like, it is so me, almost to a T, that it's disgusting. So let's get it, shall we? It is a rusty old train. That's literally all this is a rusty train. There's no other way to describe it. Okay guys, look at that. The rust on this thing is so real. It is ridiculous. I love this. This is going to blend in perfectly with my railroad lantern collection. It just signifies everything I love, like rust, antique vibes, the railroad, just everything. It was marked $39, but paying in cash brought it down to, I think, $35.10. This is just so me. I'm in love with it. I really am, and it's going to look amazing amongst my old railroad lantern collection. So, super thrilled with this piece, I really am. Okay, so as I do in every video, I'm going to take my haul and put it on a couch. Let's have fun watching me do that. finally on June 10th, 2018, I had myself a blast. Here, of course, are the poodles as well. Okay, so minus the poodles, this is my haul, and guys, I can't even begin to describe how much I love all of this stuff and how timeless all these pieces are to me. I am so happy. Again, please comment below if you know anything about any of the lanterns or how they were used or like just anything. I did also get two more things that are so not really typical of me, but I love anyways, and I'm going to show you guys those now. This is absolutely awesome. This is an old saddle. Look how intricate the detailing is on this thing. It is so cool. I don't know, something about it just really caught my eye. And it even came with the saddle holder, displayer, or whatever you want to call it. This, with this, was only $96 for both of them. I could not pass that up at all. Then to match this bad boy, I even got this old mirror made out of a horse collar. It's just so cool, so very awesome. I love it. The burgundy kind of just matches the colors I already have in this room. I love, love, love it. I think that along with that, they're gonna look really cool. I gotta organize this mess. This is legit such a heavy piece. I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna wind up leaving that against the fireplace as it is because I'm kind of afraid to hang it on the wall. But it's awesome. It is a genuine horse collar that somebody added a mirror into. It was originally $150, but it was 50% off, making it only $75. Could not pass it up. I love, love, love these things. I had so much fun shopping. I could have kept going. Like, I really could have. I stayed until the antique store closed. Like, I thank God it closed down actually, because I would have just kept spending money. Anyways, on that note, guys, comment down below what your favorite items were. I really have to say that I can't pick a favorite with this haul. Honestly, this broken lantern and definitely the German lantern and the rusty train and this and that and this and that. It's all my favorite. I can't pick. Okay, I lied. So yeah, that is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Like the video, subscribe if you'd like to follow me along on more adventures. I post brand new videos every single week. My name is Ashley Rose. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next upload very, very shortly. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.